Prior to Tori's elimination, the eliminated players in the Shimmer were able to guess who was going to be eliminated. Only Lyndsey and Cole guessed Tori correctly, so as a reward, they would be given a hidden immunity idol if they made it back into the game. Only 2 people showed up for the comeback challenge, Nicolette and Cole.
Okay, so we are about to admit the returning player. Next person, here we go. Everyone welcome back, Mr. Cole Rasco.
Cole is back in the game, which means he has a hidden immunity idol. However, he is not the only one who has an idol. Bernice found a hidden immunity idol hidden on Pinterest. So did Kaitlyn, but because Bernice found it first, Kaitlyn was received an offer. She could get a hidden immunity idol in exchange for forfeiting 2 future challenges and losing her next vote. The game has just gotten more intense.
Congratulations, because you all made the merge. You guys are part of the jury. So,
What?
Y'all are nice to each other because there is such thing as poor jury management, and I don't think anyone here wants to fall in that trap.
I am so confused.
What?
So when it gets to a certain point in the game, the people left make the jury. So if you get voted off, you're going to be part of the jury, and that's going to be the next 10 people voted off. So they together will vote on who wins this game.
Oh.
I don't know how we can do like the voting. So does everyone just want to publicly announce which one they want as the tribe merge name? Out of Wordna, Old Fashioned, and the Peanut Gallery.
Wordna,
yeah.
The game is called the 3 strikes rule, and here's how it's going to work. I am going to show you a video that's about 30 seconds long. And you're only going to watch it once, and then I am going to ask you questions where you will have 10 seconds to say A or B. All right. Hopefully y'all memorize that. So, question number 1. This one's pretty easy. Okay, well, I'm going to say that and you're all going to get it wrong. How many women were walking in the beginning of this clip? Was it A, 5, or B, 6? The correct answer is A, 5. How are you supposed to tell gender? Bernice, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, it's Annihilation. Okay, the only person who got a strike that round is Claire. Everyone else got it correct. How many people, excluding myself, were wearing glasses in the first group section of the video? Was it A, 4 or B, 5? All right, the correct answer was A, 4. And okay. The correct answer was A1, which means Claire, Dan, John, Sophia, all got strikes. That means John and Sophia, you guys are out. Do you guys mind turning off your video? How many women were shown in the second group chat video? Was it A, 10, or B, more than 10? The correct answer was B, more than 10. Which means Claire and Sinai, you guys are out. And the last question. In the first 2 seconds of the video, how many lamps were lit? Was it A2 or B3? The correct answer was B3, which means Zoe and Megan, you guys are out. So that leaves Bernice, Libby, and Jack still alive for the tiebreaker question, okay? Without going over, how many seconds were the total of these two videos? Without going over, how many seconds were the total of these two videos? The correct answer was 51, which means Bernice, you won immunity for the week.
Thank you to LSAT Prep for making me try to memorize everything.
Hey, so about the merge, okay. It's a little bit scary because I think I am somewhat of a target. I know this week Kaitlyn is gunning for me, so we as TCU people and hopefully the LMU people that said that they had my back are also going to go for Kaitlyn.
Getting back in the game, very fun. Having been out for a few weeks and not really seeing like the new alliances and the new tribes that were created and everything, it's really interesting seeing the aftermath of that.
I trust Dan, Kaitlyn, and Claire a lot. I feel like because I've been with them for the most amount of time, I believe, they've made the most trusted allies.
Who I trust the most? Jack and Cole. A lot of people trust me, so that's scary but also really good.
I used to trust Dan, but not so much anymore. He's being kind of sus.
But like nothing really changed. Still trust the same people, still trust the same LMU people. Who do I trust the least? I don't know. People say Kaitlyn, Libby, so I guess I'm just going with that.
Kaitlyn, returning the favor because I'm pretty sure she voted for me last time. I have no other reason.
Kaitlyn. I'm sorry, Kaitlyn. I've never been on a tribe with you and I do not know you. But from the get-go, I have been worried about you because you have played a very good game from everything I've heard, you know.
Merge boot, my vote is for Libby. It seems like a number of us have seen how savvy of a player she can be and will be going forward, so an earnest, respectable vote cast.
So this week I am voting for Libby because that is who the squad is voting for, and she's just like pretty done. She's a super good player. She's been grabbing a lot of the idols, so it's time to start like the strat of like taking out AFKs has moved on to the strat of taking out people who like are actually good at the game. I don't know. I feel like I'm not going to be in this game too much longer, so we'll just see what happens.
Because while I was in the Shimmer, I was able to vote or to guess the next person voted out. I received an idol whenever I entered the game again, and then immediately gave it to Libby because word on the street is Libby's being targeted by maybe everybody but TCU people.
Kaitlyn, that does not count. We are at 0 votes and we have 1 vote left. 10th person voted out of Survivor Annihilation and the first member of our jury.
That brings me to my vote. I will be voting for Jack. He's so nice and I feel really bad, but this is just kind of a burn vote in case Kaitlyn also has an idol.
Jack, I'm sorry to say, Jack, 1 vote's enough. You'll need to hand me your torch. Hi. I'm really excited for this presentation challenge. Like really, really excited. The players left are challenged to create a 2-minute presentation with one slide being their title and one side being questions, and then the other 2 slides could be like whatever they want. I gave them a few restrictions here and there. And so what they don't know is that they will not be presenting their own presentation. And so it's kind of to see how quick they can bullshit their way through a presentation that they've just seen for the first time. While you did a great job with the presentation, you will not be presenting your own presentation.
Oh, fun.
What? You're so the worst. Oh my God, someone's gonna benefit off of my presentation.
I'm assuming it's not in my best interest to tank it.
Probably not.
Hi guys, welcome to my crib. My name's not Bernice, I'm Megan, and today I'll be talking about why life should have theme/transition music.
Why Reynolds wrap is the superior aluminum foil. Because what else would you use? So it's actually made of 99% alloy aluminum. So it is pretty much aluminum, or as the Brits would say, aluminium.
So here's the dealio. So when cramming for a presentation, you need to focus on key phrasing and big words to be able to intelligently speak on things. So big words consist of words like marvelous and audacity and cereal.
Secretary of Education, and we have Miss Frizzle. Amazing. She could teach you about the body at any place and time, and illegally go into things that she really shouldn't be in.
Just imagine every moment in your life having music in the background, like a Hannah Montana scene transition, you know? Ooh, yeah.
Pop could mean so many other things. It's a versatile world. Popping in the sheets. Grandpa.
You can even soften brown sugar with it, and you can scare birds. I actually keep Reynolds wrap on my window so that I scare birds so that they don't hit my window and wake me up in the morning.
World creation. Obviously the world we live in right now is not super ideal. So why would you not want to live in a world where, I don't know, you're a dragon or you are not in, 2020?
In comparison, Richard's a 10 out of 10. He clearly has his life together. He's a bit older. He probably knows what he wants. And Chandler, on the other hand, well, there's a reason why the show is called Friends. And so if you have two friends who are sort of together, and then at first they're sneaking around, they don't know how to sort of announce their relationship or tell their relationship, and then it turns into a romantic relationship. There's a level of uncertainty there where with Richard, it was romantic from the beginning.
We have all the amazing meetings, a typical American office, just over the top, pushing the fourth wall every single time you watch an episode. Each season, going further and further and further with its comedy.
SpongeBob's only friend is Patrick, and he's a nincompoop. Do you think he's gonna help him survive COVID? I don't think so. You is for you and me. We don't live in Bikini Bottom.
Why are they bad, you may ask? Well, they're silent on major issues, but loud at other times. So the important times when you're trying to sleep, maybe you just want to go to a movie, maybe you want to go out to eat. They're going to be so loud that you will not be able to do it. They're not going to keep you safe in Among Us. You are going to be the imposter, and right when you are about to kill someone, your baby's going to start crying, and you will have to go AFK. That's right, AFK.
Adult Highland cattle can weigh up to 1,800 pounds. Big boys.
We're gonna build on top of that foundation laid with that and go to her Dancing with the Stars switch up crimes. Tom Bergeron was kicked out, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you're aware, but is he now the EP? I don't know. Now is an EP and doesn't want Real Housewives to be on Dancing with the Stars. No Real Housewives on Dancing with the Stars, and I'm pretty sure that's because of Tyra Banks. Next.
Accept them. This lady right here, who looks like a fish stick, she's always shielding her kids. Why is she shielding her kids? Because her children are little COVID hotspot bubbles. They're not wearing a mask. They're not wearing gloves. They don't have a face shield on.
Then is Doc McStuffins, I believe. I don't know. Health and Human Services. I trust her. She has a stethoscope. Amazing. I don't know who else you could get on that. Lastly, Secretary of Agriculture, Bob's Burgers. Who else is better than him? He can flip you burgers, make these beautiful names. Yeah, there's a lot of shit he could do for you. That's where we're gonna leave that, especially with food.
And look at the puppy cow. Look at its tongue. Isn't that just adorable? That's, I mean, best type of cow, honestly. Look at just more cows. More cows. Cute.
Keep that voice loud and unwavering. Make sure they can hear you. Did it sound like I knew what the f I was talking about? If it did, that's because I'm talking loudly. Second, fast-paced. Do not hesitate that. Spit that information out. If you believe what you're saying, so will they. Hey, I just told you that cereal was a big word. Did you believe it? Great! Questions?
Would you be willing to sacrifice your video for an idol clue?
For a clue?
You think about it.
Your last clue had me on like this wild, like a goose chase. I don't know if I can do that.
Because 2 idols were played at the last tribal council, I decided to hide 2 more on Instagram. The first person to find the idol would not have a punishment, but the second person would need to forfeit their next 2 votes if they wanted the idol. Claire was the first person to find this idol, so she got it for free, while Dan decided to forfeit his next 2 votes in exchange for an idol.
John in 3rd place. Megan in 2nd, which means congratulations, Sophia. You are safe this week, but you are not the only person safe this week. Congratulations to Zoe, who is also safe this week. Celebrate. Woo! Okay, here's your tea. Here's the tea that you all need to figure out. We are saying goodbye to 2 of you by the end of the night. And here's what's gonna happen. Y'all remember, you either came to present on day 1 or came to present on day 2. So those are gonna be your groups. So day 1 is gonna vote someone off, day 2 is gonna vote someone off. You have to vote off someone who is in that group.
There we go. I finally found a place to be alone. Alright, I'm a little disappointed that I made it to 2nd, that I got 2nd place. I feel like I've been doing pretty well and then I always get 2nd, which like sucks.
Happy to have immunity. That challenge was made for me. Special shout out to my mom for making me do speech contests my whole life and training me for them. And for all the summer camps I did where I taught about extemporaneous speeches because they really helped me out. Also, big shout out to Reynolds Wrap, who knew it could be so interesting. I'm still trying to think of other tinfoil brands and I really can't think of one.
Where am I going in this game? I don't know, maybe home. I truly don't know. Some like shady stuff has been happening in our group and apparently in the other group too, so who's to say? And I don't know how I'm getting there.
This vote is gonna make me nervous. I'm really scared to see how it goes, so you're just gonna try your best.
I am voting for... Who am I voting for? Okay, I'm gonna vote for Kaitlyn. I don't want to vote for Kaitlyn. I want to vote for Zoe, but I can't. She has immunity.
I will be voting for Megan. Sorry to see you go, woman, if you do go. Unless you have immunity or something. We'll see how this turns out. Some interesting alliances and conversations going on.
I'm voting for Tjoa. It's nothing against Tjoa. I mean, he seems pretty cool. He does a good job at the game. It's literally just like the name of it. I don't really have a reason why. It's just because he's not on my team right now.
I'm voting for Cole, which makes me very sad. Not very sad. It makes me sad because he seems super chill when we tried to work together for the name challenge.
start with day 1. First vote. John does not count. John doesn't count. Megan, that's 1 vote, Megan. Megan, that's 2 votes, Megan. 11th person voted out of Survivor Annihilation and the second member of our jury. Megan, tonight, that's enough votes. We will get to the ceremony. Megan, the tribe has spoken. Again, tribal council. First vote, Cole. Kaitlyn, that's 1 vote Kaitlyn, 1 vote Cole. Kaitlyn, that's 2 votes Kaitlyn, 1 vote Cole. Cole, that's 2 votes Kaitlyn, 2 votes Cole. Tonight, we have 1 vote left. 12th person voted out of Survivor Annihilation and the third member of our jury, Kaitlyn. Tonight, 3 votes is enough. You will need to hand me your torch. Wow, the guys are both on the same side tonight. Kaitlyn, the tribe has spoken. Welcome to the jury house. There's a lot of questions. I think these lines are finally being drawn in the sand. Have a good night.